Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Just Bones 95, home of stop motion animations, Chucky content, Mezco content, and some random 6-inch and 12-inch figures. So, as you can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about these guys. These guys are what brought most of you here. A lot of my content is Chucky content, right? We have the Neca Bride of Chucky replica, the Ultimate Chucky from Tots, and the Good Guy doll from Tots, and then some accessories and other things. So not everyone is going to have money to buy every life-size Chucky that comes out. You may have a different look you like, you may have a different film you like, a different film you just absolutely hate from the series. So we're going to talk about the differences in these three that I have, and whether you should, if you should buy all these, and if you should buy them all, or if you should buy just one, and things of that such. So let's get into it. Alright, so we're starting here with the Tots Good Guy doll. Mine does have the additional bib added on. If you lift it up, you can see the Good Guys logo. This is a separate piece you would have had to buy from Tots. If you want that look, you can just add it on. If not, it comes right off. It is not a permanent thing. Other than that, I do have other small accessories, but that's the only thing different about mine. Personally, I've not modified them or anything. So with the exception of that, if you buy one, this is what you will be buying. He does come with, he's in the box in the corner, which is non-weathered like the Ultimate's there, and obviously Neca's version. So they are life-size 15-inch. You see, standing on my desk, the height comparison there. So I wanted to start with this one just because it is the first one that Tots released. So let's get a good look at the face. We have the rosy cheeks, we have the freckles, the detailed in the eyes. Hey, mine is gained a scuff from something. I'm gonna have to try to get that off. The hair will be kind of goofed up. You will have to spritz it and mess with it a little bit out of the box. But you have this innocent, creepy, should just be a toy, but almost could be a live look. This particular one, my hands are really dry. We're gonna shop, by the way, so stains. But anyways, it does have, that really creepy look that Chucky gives when you see him not alive, but like you just know that something's about to happen. If we're going down, we have the bib, which is this folded over and stitched. It's kind of rough on the back, but then it's like a really slick material up front. I don't know what you would really even call this. It's got the Good Guys logo. We have the saw, the nails, the hammer, and everything. This would look really cool with the hard hat option. I personally did not get the hard hat option. I bought a lot of these accessories when Tots was about to lose the license, when all this stuff was going on sale. I have another one of these over right there that has not been opened yet. Onto the sweater. It fits a little tighter than the movie one. This is mine after I've just gave it a few pulls in different places and stretched it a tad bit, as it was even tighter than this. If you were to go back and look at the videos when I first got this guy and unboxed them, you would see that it was like, just super like skin tight. And then the stripes, the colors on them are great. The thickness of the stripes should be thicker. As you can tell, so the bagginess is pretty accurate on this guy. The materials are not, but the stripes are thicker. That is from Garrett Zima. But other than that, the sweater is really nice. Mine has always had, if I can get, you see this line right here? That is where it was strapped into the box really tight. That never did really come out, but unless it's like you're looking for it or something, then you're not going to notice it. It does have the corduroy design, which looks insanely good. The pattern on everything, from the boots, cowboy hat, the gun, all of that stuff looks really well. My camera's making this look a little yellow. It's probably the lighting in the room. This stuff's not there. Yeah, it comes and goes. It fades. Whatever. The laces I could retie. That's a thing when you buy them. But every one of the dolls are gonna have that. The Goodguys, mine are just almost in completely backwards. There's more not Goodguy logo showing than there is Goodguy logo showing. There is the design on the bottom of the feet for all of them. Or shoes, I should say, not feet. But yeah, overall, I really can't complain. The sweater's awesome. It doesn't just ruin it for me. And that aspect of it could be more accurate. Some people had issues with the logo not being centered. Mine's fine. Some people's hair is way down to here. Again, mine is fine. So I would definitely give this guy a good solid, I'd say 8 out of 10. The only other thing I could even think of is the promo pictures had shininess, and I almost didn't like how shiny the promo pictures were. But this still isn't 100% a little bit more shine without being as shiny, and then a little bit pinker of a blush maybe. But that's really just, super nitpicking it. For a production item, this is great. Now, on to the Ultimate Chucky. I've leaned up here, and as you can tell, so mine personally has always had this slant to it, where he just, I don't know, he wants to lean over to one side all the time. Now mine, like I said, this one is modified. I do have the thicker striped baggier sweater. I plan on upgrading this once again, more than likely, switching that to the right material, because this one's just printed. So I want the thick stripes with the actual sweater material, and then it will be really accurate on outfits. The overalls, zero complaints. The shoes and the laces. Now this one, the laces, not here, not here, but you can't space it out and get them perfectly. You just can't. This one has way more of the Goodguy logo showing than my Goodguy. Go figure. Same thing with the overalls on this. Mine does not have, any weird spacing or anything on it. As you can tell, he's a little pink looking. He's very pale, a little pink looking. The color could have been a tad darker on the eyebrows, I think. Mine, the eyes are just ever so slightly always pointed in a different direction. So this is the Ultimate. So you can buy the optional hands. They're held in with a magnet. The hands are not sold separately. You get a head and yeah, okay. So we just knocked them over. Trying to put the hand back on. Some of that's due to his leaning. Alright, so anyways, we got him standing back up here. So it does have the optional hands and headsets that you can buy. You can get a pizza face one with this side, pizza faced. Insert terribly photoshopped a picture here, maybe. Or you can get the Tommy head. If I was going to get one, I really like the Child's Play 2 look. I would probably go with that Tommy head. If I could get both, I would get both, because having the option to switch and have 3 different versions in one would be sick. He does have the removable headpiece, and then you can move the eyes around. It's hard to freaking show that. If you go back and look at my review, you can see that. This is not a review, it's just making a point, so maybe you know which ones you would want to buy. So now in comparison of this guy and the good guy, so if you have this one standing, he is always going to be alive, in alive mode, just standing. So to me, that brings out more of the toy aspect. And you know, with them looking evil and not moving, like, that takes away some creepy vibe, where the good guy is always going to give off that aspect of the, you know, coming to life, you can say. But as far as the Ultimate Chucky goes, being able to move his eyes, pose them in a really creepy pose, scarier, maybe, well, not scary, just like creepy, but more, I don't know, maybe frightening and creepy are two different things. Maybe one is more scary and one's more creepy. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then, so if you buy the Ultimate, you're gonna have way more options to be able to switch him up. Granted, he is, like, I think retail, this guy would have been $100 more. So $100 more to have tiltable eyes, magnetic hand and heads. If you, unless you just really like the Child's Play 1 good guy look, you could buy the extra head and then have a good guy if you wanted a good guy. So you could have spent, they're like $200, so like $800. Yeah, that's a lot, but $800, you could have Ultimate Chucky, or you could pop the head off and you can have a good guy. Now say you didn't go that route, buy the extra, and you bought the separate, $600 ish, not even counting shipping and taxes here, just retail, $500. You got what, $1,100? Oh god, quick math. Invested in that, and you still don't have the Child's Play 2 look. So I think if you get this guy, definitely get, or you, so you have $1,100 invested, 2 separate dolls, or you have the option to buy just this guy, have $800 invested, you know, save $300, and if you want a good guy look, use the Tommy head, which also has movable eyes that the original good guy does not. I mean, I bought the Ultimate first, and then I guess I could have bought the Tommy stuff, and I don't know why necessarily that I didn't just buy the Tommy heads. Now looking at it, that would probably be a good option. I think I just really like the idea of having an extra good guy body just to do stuff with, to be able to display a good guy with all of the good guy stuff and still be able to have an evil Chucky in another case. I'm gonna end up getting DTOF cases for these, by the way. I'm just slacking and have not got them yet. But as far as that goes, in comparison with the tots, yeah, I was looking at it now. You guys make your own decision on this. I would probably just buy this guy and the Tommy set and skip out on that one. Not that it's a bad one at all. Like, if you got the money, you'll freaking get them all. Just if I was trying to stay on a budget-ish aspect and had to get at least one of these life-size, you know, holy grail pieces, like, just had to save up and do everything or whatever, that's how I would do it. So now if we place him back on his box, give you guys a side by side, and you can see the difference in skin tones there. Like I said, the overalls and stuff, They're the same. Brighter red. That is the only difference I'm seeing. Everything else looks as if the color wave changed a lot. Like, it's definitely brighter on. Actually, it may not be consistent because this is much brighter than this, but maybe it's the lighting. No. Yeah, so a little bit of the color changes on that, but it's missing. And then this guy. And see, when you like pan over, you're like, oh, good guy. Definitely evil. Pale. And then as you come along here, it's like, to me, this just looks like on-screen clip right now as far as looks goes, to get the most Chucky look just right out of the box. And watch this, guys. I haven't took my hand off of him yet. Boom. The Neca stands up. Amazing. Like, it took no effort to stand him at all. That is the one really cool thing about this one. The paint apps are great. He does have the glass eyes. So it's hard to do with one hand and trying not to knock them over, so I don't have them supported on anything. But yeah, so both eyes are individually movable, which is different than this guy. This guy, eyes move together, which would be cooler if they were centered really good. Mine is not centered. These I can make centered, but then I gotta sit there and mess with them and try to get them centered. If they rolled together and were perfectly centered, would be good. So we have like the nice silver here. And this is batch 2, so the hair is not goofy like the first ones. None of this stuff is added on. There's no modifications to this guy other than there's, can you see it? No, so I got it all out. There is little blue stitching they put on here to keep this from ripping up. Like, it's like a, you know, entirely different blue, like pretty obvious that it's not meant to be there. And you'll see a lot of comments and posts about it and stuff. So you remove that blue stitching, you just pull it out, and there's like a piece of it like right there. Yeah, so we have to cut that. I don't want to pull that and rip. But that'll leave, this will be all like sewn shut. If not, you pull it and it lets it actually move. And if you finagle it around a little bit, the chest scar is there. And I don't even know if I've ever looked at that on mine somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna position mine a little differently. Maybe you can get some of that showing. This is like hard piece of plastic there over the foam. Definitely an awesome little detail. And maybe the paper clip shouldn't be up that high. Maybe I'll go back and look, and maybe I'll move it to down here, something to let this hang more. Then I don't know. If I could change anything, I would want the sweater to be more raveled here, and I guess maybe the material, I don't know if they can necessarily get it to ravel out more or not. Overalls at the top, they could be a little baggier. I mean, just a tad baggier. This does not come with it. This is the Voodoo knife, which is actually made by Trick or Treat Studios. But to me, it adds more character to this guy. Yeah, so we got the paper clips, and we do have some hair coming out though. But I also have been like messing with it, just fritzing it and stuff, making it look a little better. Did that earlier. I don't think this one really has the hair falling out issue that the first one had. This guy is listed at $400, which puts him cheaper than those two. So unless you just don't like this look and prefer this look, like I said, like evil Chucky Unscarred was always like a childhood dream, And then Good Guy also was at a point. But like I said, I'm a huge Chucky fan, so it was I have to have them all. Like, it's still insane to me to have these. I bought them a little at a time. But yeah, I would say overall best bang for buck. I'm giving it to this guy. This guy stands on his own. He's stout. The paint apps are freaking amazing. The outfit looks good. He's more detailed. Like, just screams Chucky a lot more to me. Set out of these two, get the ultimate, modify them. I would like to have a plush doll. I wouldn't. If I still had another Good Guy, I ended up with two of these somehow. Accidentally ordered two, sold one. If I still had my other one, I would definitely do a plush conversion on it. And I feel like a detailed, like, get the good sculpt, the baggy clothes, and plush conversion would be the ultimate Good Guy doll. But overall, as far, this is the one that I catch myself just glancing over and looking at the most. I feel like he's definitely just, this one, like, is Chucky. Like, he just gives off that vibe. So hopefully that helped you guys kind of decide. And looking at him reverse looks really weird, very wrong. But yeah, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of these guys. If you really think I should get the Tommy head, I don't really need to spend the money on it right now, but it's also at the point where, like, they're not going to be made anymore, and if I don't get one, they're going to be gone soon. So maybe if I get rid of some other collections, and like I said in the last video, I'm actually trying to focus on something else, which is why I haven't done much collecting stuff or anything. That other hobby has also been a dream since middle school. And that stuff's on, like, my other channel. I have a car channel too. I don't intertwine my two channels really, but yeah. So anyways, I think I'm just gonna let it be that. I'm gonna let this wrap up. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more, and if you didn't watch the last one, let me know where you would like to see the Chucky fan film series, you know, which is a mixture of video and stop motion. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Part 2 is my most liked video. Go back, watch part 1. You'll enjoy part 2 a lot more. And then let me know where you want the series to go. It's like, I got this guy after part 2. He could be incorporated somewhere into it. These guys could still be incorporated into it. I could reboot this series entirely. You know, it's up for debate. So yeah, keep that in mind. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'm out.